Good afternoon, folks. Chief Meteorologist Nick Lilia here, taking a look at your tropical update for June 13th of 2019, brought to you by the good folks over at Pine Belt Gutters. Another day where not much happening, and we're okay with that. I hope that for the rest of the summer, I get to come on here and say, hey, for your tropical update for August 29th, nothing going on. It's probably not going to happen, but we can dare to dream. Where are we looking this time of the year? Into the Gulf of Mexico, down to the Caribbean, just off the East Coast. We got our little bullseye here in the elbow of Florida. Basically, we're talking about leftover stuff from fronts that pass on by. In fact, let me go back here. From fronts that pass by right there. There it goes. Stuff like this right in here. That's the stuff that generally we're talking about when we talk about that little bullseye. The good news is, not much happening with this. Front passing through, we've got a little flare-up of convection. Most of the models take this and continue to march it off to the east. Doesn't really bother anybody. Never get any organization out of it. The atmosphere just isn't primed for the development right now in the Gulf of Mexico, which is fantastic news. But, you know, we'll keep tabs on as we head through the next 24, 36 hours. Out into the open Atlantic, it's too early in the year, really, to be worried about stuff out here, and the proof is in the pudding. All the flare-up of convection that you see coming off the coast of Africa just falls apart into nothing. We still have this little wave down here that's trying its best it can to stay together, but it's not going to last too much longer with the cooler ocean temperatures as well as a little bit of shear that we have out there. Over on the 700 millibar moisture, 850 vorticity map, we also got plenty of dry air out into the open Atlantic as well. Back in behind the front that just passed through, you can see all the dry air that's out here as well. As we head through time, by about Saturday, getting into Sunday and Monday, all the dry air, that's a grayed out area, just kind of flares all the way across the open Atlantic. We end up with something just off the coast of Florida, up at about 850, again 850 vorticity. That's the yellowish and orangish colors right here. That's low-level spin in the atmosphere. We'll have to keep tabs on that, but nothing really comes of it as we head through the week next week. It's just something that's floating around at day about 4, 5, 6, and 7 that will keep eyeballs on. But outside of that, we're really just talking about a whole mess of dry air across the Atlantic and into the Gulf of Mexico, which is precluding the opportunity for any kind of tropical development, which to me is fantastic news. So again, there's your tropical update brought to you by the good folks at Pine Belt Gutters for June 13th of 2019.